Welcome, guys. How y'all doing? You might have to share the microphone, but it's
Good
okay.
morning, my brother. I'll share the microphone with my son.
Yeah. These guys are truly a class act. When I visited his office, he's a hybrid company. It's a combination of retail and insurance, combination of roofing and solar. He does residential and commercial. He's been in the game. He's one of the fastest growing remodeling contractors in the company, one of the fastest growing roofing contractors in the country. Nearly 30 million in revenue this year, close to.
We were high 20s, so yeah, it was a pretty good year.
Pretty big year, man. That's pretty fucking big, man. I'm really proud of y'all. I mean, doesn't matter how much revenue you're doing. These guys, they're a class act with how they give back in their community. They're constantly doing charity. The culture that they have, and stud club with your parties and fun time, and also all your Kris Kon vacation time. Kody has definitely been a recruit and selling machine. When you came in at first, you were $1 million seller. Then you became $1 million seller with a $10 million team. And then this year, what's your team's impact been? You have to talk into it.
Yeah, last year my team did about 13 million. So coming to Lee's event, it started out at about 4 in 2019, and 2020 was I think 11. Then we did over 13 last year. Grew from probably about 5 or 6 guys personally to over 25 guys.
When I visited his office, he had production run from inside the office. He had meetings for each department. He was leading his team through basically meetings with each department, but having high quality of life with lots of time. He lives in Fort Lauderdale most of the time, even though his business is in Maryland and in Fort Lauderdale, but
different states. So I have a lot of managers that are truly invested in the company. They're invested in their future, so they're committed to make sure Kris Konstruction is going to continue to grow. So if I could give anybody any advice, is pay your people a little bit more than they're worth. If they're worth it, the culture, take them on these fun trips, take them out to dinner, reward them. I know Lee gives his guys Rolexes. Not everybody wants a Rolex, but everybody wants to feel important. So whatever that takes, it's something different for everybody. But making sure you appreciate your people, and you take care of your people, take care of your customers, they're going to take care of you.
Yeah, Kody, so talk to me about, you went out to California to go to school. You're in college. Did you want to get in the family business at first?
I did not, no.
Okay. That's what I thought.
So then,
how'd that work for you later on in life?
I think it worked pretty good. Ended up learning a lot at a young age. Really got into selling at 17, 18 years old. Did it summers in college. So getting out of college, it was a natural move. Was able to bring one buddy on that turned into 30. So really good, just being able to teach the process. We really only hire people that come to us. So we never look. So when they're coming to us, they already knocked that first door. They already reached out to us. They took the initiative. They're normally go-getters.
Talk to me about challenges getting started in solar and doing retail, and I'll share a little bit of my heartache.
But no, solar, so many people are getting into it. But again, just like Kody says, we're getting small wins in solar. We're getting small wins in retail. My
small wins turn to big wins. Like whenever I was at your office, you were having small wins in commercial. How's that going now?
We're killing it.
Okay, see? Your shit. And you're really, what I've seen you as an amazing leader is being about 100 steps ahead and really patient about keeping everybody in line. You don't ever seem to lose your cool. So a lot of that harmony must be because you have some sort of special power there. But what do you think the best part? what do you think the best part of working with family is?
Well, I appreciate you just saying I got special power, but no, dude, I'm old. It's 32 years into it. But no, the coolest thing, like Kody said, he had no intention of joining the family business. I had no intention of him joining the family business. I wanted him to go out and do his own thing. Kris Konstruction was mine. Not that I'm greedy. It was just like, hey, that was my dream. You go do your dream. You go do you. And to see him come in and literally just out of college, he was like, he was going to start his own. You already know the story. He was going to start his own solar company out in Cali. And literally, like he said, he came back. He starts selling his ass off. He's selling whatever, $300,000-$400,000 in a month. Then he hires a buddy. He's selling $150,000 a month. September, October comes. It's ready to go to California. He's got a bunch of money in his pocket. I'm like, whoa. Maybe you and I ought to sit down and talk about being partners here. So, and he's grown it exponentially. We wouldn't be where we're at without Kody. And of course, my brother runs the Florida business. So to be able to do that with your family and get along and be successful and help a lot of other people be successful. Like, again, we have kids locally up in Maryland that I coach football, and they've seen Kody do really well through Instagram and me through Facebook, and they're like, we wouldn't be part of that. Our number one rep, he's been with us 2 years now. Yeah. He made, $300,000 last year? Yeah. Just got out of college.
He has an American dream life. He has one of the baddest boats. His brother's got one of the baddest boats. Now Cody's got a fucking boat, and Cody's boat's a lot like mine. He's got 2-300s, right? And so they're living the American dream life, living on Fort Lauderdale, going back and forth, and they have a lot of fun. So, and this man always stays in good shape too. As you grow in your business, don't you think? How do you keep the balance? Do you think that's part of it?
No, man. I think balance with anything you do. Diet, exercise, relationships, work. I mean, you can't just work. You can't just work out. So again, 100% balance, and just make sure. I said it yesterday when we were up on stage, is just do the right thing. Whether you're a dad, your husband, or a business owner, just do the right thing, and the rest of the shit just falls in place.
Hell yeah, I love that answer. Now, his insight of how to run production from a central location, of how to keep good culture, how to recruit from Instagram exclusively and really not have to go out there and push recruiting, to organically sort of grow your company from $14 million to close to $30 million in 2 years, and do it where you have lots of hours to do whatever the F you want, whatever you want. That's this guy. So you want to pick his brain. Success leaves clues.
I work a little bit.
Yeah, you do.
Surround yourself by the right people. If you don't have the right people, then you can't delegate. But as long as you have the right people, you're delegating, and everything sounds like yours mirrors mine and probably any other successful company out there. It's structured and it's tiered, and everybody. Again, I don't talk to everybody in the company every day because I don't have to. I have great other leaders who facilitate that.
Well, all right, man. I really enjoyed this shit. This was great. Good job, guys. Y'all are killing it.
Right back at you. Thank you, man.